How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jello, and this is Planet Crafter. Now, in the last episode, we unlocked the incubator, the beehive, the tree spreader, and the nuclear fusion generator. And I have a bee larva now, as you can see. However, I shouldn't have grabbed that because I don't actually have any, I don't have any super alloy. So, I am going to go and make a trip over to the Red River, or what is also known as the aluminum cave, maybe? God, I had all this stuff in here. Yeah, the Red River aluminum cave area. So I can grab some more super alloy. Not aluminum cave, super alloy cave. Before I do that, I need more water. There we go. Oh, crap. And I need more oxygen too. I didn't realize I was so low on oxygen. Which means I need to go grab some cobalt. Hopefully, I have some in here. I do. Don't actually need that magnesium. Let's see if, well, not if, but how much cobalt I have over here in this extractor. One, exactly one. All right, that's not very useful. Is there any underwater? And we're just right around here, maybe. I'm lucky. There we go. Oh, hey, a super alloy. So I guess I don't need to go to the super alloy cave right away. So that's nice. Well, in that case, I need to figure out what I need to make a bioplastic nugget, because I need more bioplastic nuggets. So let's go ahead and find out what we need for that. 2 mushrooms, a silicone, and a water. 2 mushrooms. I have water. Do I have any silicone? Not in there. Probably have some in the truck. However, I know I also have some right there. So I will just grab it from the extractor. And now I need the fertilizer, which I thought I had some in there. I do. And the bee larva. And now it's just a matter of, I'm assuming the beehive has to go outside because, yeah, it's an outdoor item. I want it kind of nearby. So, and I think by flowers would be really nice. So I'm gonna put it there. And, ooh, bee larvae produce honey, or beehives produce honey. Interesting. And we have a bunch of bees around. Let's see, it is 15 insects a second. It takes 160 seconds to make honey. And I don't have anything else biomass related to make. Although I do have I have a Cerna tree now, apparently. After that is a butterfly dome. But insects, ooh, that is actually doing really good. So I would assume the butterfly dome does animals, maybe. Butterfly, no, insect multiplier. Oh, the fish do animals. I mean, that makes sense. So if I do a mutagen and a fertilizer. So let's see, fertilizer. I have that there. And now I need a mutagen. And that needs bacteria, methane, and sulfur. Methane, sulfur. And then do I have enough? I have just enough space. All right. Well, I know what we're doing for the beginning of this episode then. 1, 2, and 3. And what a lovely, lovely way to start today. Bacteria sample and mutagen. And now we can make ourselves our first butterfly. And I would assume that this is going to go pretty much as quick as the bee larva did. And now all I need is to do, because that is common, right? Yeah, so now all I need to do is the rare larva, which also is a mutagen and a fertilizer. And I don't know how to make more fertilizer, because I do believe that I am out. Yes, so fertilizer, algae, sulfur, and eggplants. Well, I can definitely make more fertilizer. That is not a problem. I'm probably going to need to make myself a locker just dedicated to fertilizer, which I didn't think was ever going to be something that I would need. Go and load up a video game or do something that's not, you know, farm related and be like, oh yeah, I need an entire chest full of fertilizer in order to do this, whatever it is that you're trying to do. That is just not something that I think a normal person would expect to say or experience outside of like the farming or biodiversity career field, unless they're playing games based around farming, which isn't an impossibility. All right. And where is my rare larva? There it is. And we got butterflies. That's great. Oh, that is a different butterfly larva than what I was thinking we were gonna get. 175%, and that one does 120. I mean, I'll take it. The rare larva, I don't even see it in here. Weird. Okay. Well, now it's time for us to make a mutagen. And I know I just looked at what it was, but I couldn't even tell you. Need all of that. And a Free water for the bacteria sample and no. And the methane. Methane, methane, methane. There we go. And I got... There we go. Put the butterfly there. Or the butterfly larva there. And... rare fertilizer and the mutagen. Oh, does it have to be in that order? Rare, mutagen, and fertilizer. Rare, mutagen, and fertilizer. Interesting. Well, that's gonna get researched now. And that'll probably go at just about the same speed as what we need it to. I am curious if you can drink from like the water eventually. I'm very curious to know if that'll happen. Also, why are trees... I'm assuming these are trees based off of, or from this. Oh, no, there's more of them going over here. Okay. Yeah, I thought that... I was gonna ask, why are there trees only on that one side? And that, I'm pretty sure that's... yeah. That's the right tree for that tree spreader. So now I wonder what these trees are looking like. And I'm gonna have to have a couple of lockers just for larvae as well. I can already tell. And okay, so we got a couple of other little trees starting to grow. All right, not doing too bad. And after that, oh, the next one is all the way over there. Okay. Don't mind me as I get distracted by trying to pick up more cobalt. You know, everyday struggles and all that fun stuff when you're terraforming a planet. And we got some pretty decent growth, and the trees are spread out in a decent area. Okay. Good, good, good. I need a titanium. And common, and there's not too many rare larvae around. I know that they're, you know, rare, but I was expect. Oh, that is a lot more water than I thought there was going to be. I thought that we were done with the lakes and ocean stages. What? Alright then. I think, yeah, I'm used to that because that's where the arch is. What? So another question is, how far? Oh, wow, that side of the map actually goes quite a ways out. Alright then. Interesting. And this side of the map also goes quite a ways out. I guess there's still quite a bit of map left for me to explore. I thought that I had discovered 90% of the map. Oh, low oxygen. That's not good. And I don't want to waste any oxygen capsules, so back inside we go. Perfect. Now then, what butterfly have we gotten? Oh, those are pretty. They're green and blue, and we got... Let's see, is that the right one? It is. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I kind of want more bees, but at the same time, I know that I might not get more bees. It might be something else. Like the silkworm, and I don't know what I can do with a silkworm right now. I wish I could sit in this chair. But we are oh so very close to being able to have a butterfly dome. And not super close because it's going up a lot slower, but also close to having a high quality food. Butterfly dome? Butterfly farm. Hmm. Interesting. And that's just a bunch of larvae. Okay. Rockets, drills, fish eggs. A tier 2 aquarium? Where's a tier 1 aquarium? Where's a tier 1 aquarium? What? I know I've probably already asked that same question, but... Oh, and a tier 2 beehive. Interesting. Well, I mean, all of my questions remain vehicle logistics. Huh. I think I knew that was a thing already. Unless I get an aquarium in here somewhere. Yes, tier 1 aquarium. Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. Do need a lake water collector, but I need more bioplastic nuggets, which means I need more fertilizer and more... Oh, I need more mushrooms or bioplastic. I also do... No, I don't need fertilizer for that. Okay. Interesting. How much silicone do I have? 1. Alright. So that and that and that can go there. I need lots more mushrooms. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mushrooms, because it's 2 each. So, and I need how many? 3. So that's 6 mushrooms, 3 silicone, 3 water. And that means I need to grab silicone from... Hopefully I have 2 more in there, and I have 1, 2, 3 water. So that should be fine. Oh, and I can also build a door and maybe some stairs. Yeah. So now I can just run through here, which makes things easier again. So 1, 2... I need another silicone. I should have seen that coming. That's my fault. And 3. There we go. And here we go. And now I need a super alloy and a magnesium, and a super alloy. I should know this because I have to make them all the time. Cobalt, iron, magnesium, silicon, titanium. So I have a cobalt, I have silicone, magnesium, iron, titanium, cobalt, iron, magnesium, titanium. I need silicone, and then for this I also needed a magnesium, so I need to grab the second magnesium, grab the larvae as they start to pop up more and more. There's definitely more and more. That one piece of silicone, where was it? Ah, there it is. Here you are, my friend. And now we can go and make ourselves some aluminum. Or super alloy. Super alloy is what I needed. No. Water. There we go. Water over there. And do I want it over there? Probably not. That's a big tree. So I'm going to put the water over here. Ooh, water filter. We're going to pop that there. Which means I should have a fantastic source of water now for both drinking and crafting. And water filter is not in here, so it should be in here. Oh, allows you to drink directly from lakes. Oh, that's fantastic. I just need 2 bioplastic nuggets. All right. Which means I need more mushrooms. So as soon as these mushrooms are done growing, I should be able to, because it's mushrooms, right? Yeah. So I need more mushrooms, I need more silicone as well. Oh, goodness. What am I gonna do with this game? I don't need, please don't tell me I needed, okay. I just need silicone. Which means back over to this. Well, there's one silicone. Back over here, so we should be able to get plenty. Fantastic. Butterfly dome? Ooh. So we definitely need to go over to the Red River to get more super alloy. Because I want a butterfly dome. I want a couple of butterfly domes, honestly. But I'm fine with waiting for now. Yes, I know I have aluminum in there and it shouldn't be in there. But that's okay. Because you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And I have a bunch of stuff in here that needs to come out as well. So all of this is going in. So all of this can come out. Because I don't need any of that on me while I'm trying to get metric tons of super alloy. It is not needed. So give me just one moment and I will be back after I have sorted all of this extra stuff out. All right. I have emptied out my storage for my truck, or from my rover that has been aptly named truck. That is just how I'm gonna go with it. And I have a somewhat decent amount of water with a copious amount of oxygen, which is not a bad thing. And now it is time to make our way to none other than the Red River, where we will be able to get where'd it go? There it is. More super alloy. I've also been informed by a very nice individual. I cannot remember what your name was, but I've been informed by someone that the White Crystal Cave, as I have been calling it, is in fact a zeolite cave. However, I need a ore extractor in order to get zeolite from it. It will not just spawn in. So in order for me to do that, I would assume that I need a tier 2, hopefully just a tier 2, but either a tier 2 or a tier 3 ore extractor. And if that is the case, like I think that it will be, I am not going to try to bring this rover any further into here. But if that is the case, then I need to grab the materials to build that specific tier of ore extractor in order to get zeolite from there, so I have a good healthy amount of zeolite coming in. So that'll probably be something that I do here shortly. I don't want to say later on, because I'm going to try to do it today. I went up last time. I wonder what's down, if anything. I know that I'm still looking for, or that I came in here for super alloy, but, oh, more explodey boys. Okay. Yeah, I know that I came in here for super alloy, but it's still always good to explore. But back to what I was saying originally. Yes, I am going to try and craft a tier 2 ore extractor and see if that will work for the zeolite, and if it does, great. If not, then I will definitely be getting a tier 3 one whenever I unlock it in order to mine that zeolite so I can keep making things, because up until now zeolite really, it helped. It was good, or it's good for a few things, but it's not something that I really needed, right? And now that I've progressed quite a bit more from when I initially found it and initially needed it, I am getting to the point to where I'm like, oh crap, I need this now. Where is it at? Where can I get some? How can I find more? And now I'm lost. Well, I don't want to say I'm lost, but I'm turned around because I thought that there was a bit in this cave that let me, or that was like all super alloy. Unless I'm just not going in the right direction, which is probably what's happening. So I remember I explored that ship, except it was on the floor. So the trees have raised it. There are definitely more trees in here than there were last time. Here we go. Yes. So I would also assume that I can get super alloy from this cave if I were to use a tier 1 or a tier 2 ore extractor. Or tier 3 ore extractor, sorry. So that'll probably be worth doing as well. And how much super alloy do I have? Because I know that it's a decent amount. It's not quite as much as I wanted, but it's a decent amount. I'll be getting more. But I will also be putting in a ore extractor in here to mine super alloy, because it's going to be, again, something that's very useful and greatly needed in the very near future, and or right now. As you can tell with the butterfly needing 2 super alloy, and the beehive needing a super alloy, and the lake water collector is probably going to need super alloy. Gas extractor needs it. That needs it if I want to be able to make sure that I keep on having plenty of good energy. Now I want that copious amount of energy so I don't have to worry about there not being enough power for anything. And then making super alloy rods, because while yes, making super alloy out of whatever components, while that is a possibility and that is nice to be able to do, it then means that I have to go out and find those materials, and that is the tedious part. And then it also takes up my whatchamacallit, aluminum. And I like having my aluminum because it allows me to be able to do other things and make other things. So it's a lose-lose situation at that point, and I'm not trying to be in a lose-lose situation. And these larvae are just popping up everywhere. I wonder if, as I either get into the later bits of the larva stage, whoops, I have 3 more spaces. I'm about to have 4 more spaces if I don't go back over to my rover here soon. There are definitely more larvae spawning in at a higher rate. So I wonder if the type of larva starts to get more and more like I don't want to say exotic, but for lack of a better word, exotic, or more like spread out. That's a good word for it. If the type of larva you can find gets more spread out depending on the cave that you're in, like, does the mushroom cave have a specific type of larva that you can get from it that only spawn in the mushroom cave? Does the Red River have a specific type of larva that spawns in it that you can only get in the Red River? You know, situations like that. Oh hey, we've reached insects level. So I guess we're done with the larva stage. Well, alright then. That's fine. Let us back out of here and make our way back to the main base, where I should be able to not only, as I run directly into a chunk of metal, make our way back over to the main base, where I should be able to not only now make the water purifier thingy, but also make the butterfly dome. Hopefully I can make 2 of them. Although I know that the bioplastic nuggets are needed, so that might be my only setback, is not having enough bioplastic nuggets. But I am going to, I've been thinking about this for a little bit. I'm going to build some living compartments and have them be specifically for... What is that noise? Oh, it's another meteor shower, probably. But I'm going to build some living compartments in hopes of having one for like just having food growers, whether they be tier 1 or tier 2 food growers. And I need food and water and more food. And then using those food growers to grow mushrooms and eggplants and beans and things like that. Because I'm sure that that would be the smart thing to do. Either that or I would just have to continue to expand upon this base, and I don't really want to do all of that, so I might go like over there and do just like food, just grow food over there, or just grow food over there kind of thing. This tier 2 tree spreader, oh, just insert a tree seed to grow trees. Okay, so I would assume that that doesn't have to be on the water then, since it doesn't have one of those little floaty bits, right? Yeah, that one has to be on water, but that one doesn't. Okay. Well, that's good to know. It also increases the oxygen in plants by quite a bit, which is always nice. So now I need tier 2 fertilizer, and I don't know how to make tier 2 fertilizer. So let's find out, shall we? Because I don't have any. Ooh, and we have a new message. Tier 2 fertilizer first. Squash, methane, and algae. Okay. So I need a fertilizer, a squash, which I should have. Okay, maybe I have one in the truck. I don't. I ate the squash that I had in the truck. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to take all of that. I'm going to take the zeolite. What else do I need for the a tree bark, and then the squash. Okay. I don't have any squash in any of these, do I? I do not. Do I have any tree bark in any of these? I have a methane there. Do I have any tree bark? No. Alright, that's fine. I have tree bark in here. I probably have tree bark in here. Oh, hey. No, I don't. Interesting. Alright then. Well, Squash is at 91%. So we're gonna go ahead and read that message. Hopefully it's something that we haven't already learned about. Sentinel Corp. Ah. Our sensors detected that the conditions on your planet should ensure wild larvae on the surface. No, duh. Place larvae in the incubator to breed endemic species of bees and butterflies. You need these species to fulfill your mission and increase the spread of the terraformation the speed of the terraformation progress. You are being closely watched. Let us remind you that you shouldn't use communication devices to contact anyone other than Sentinel Corp. I'm not contacting anyone. I'm being contacted. Thank you very much. Oh. The next stage is a breathable atmosphere. Oh, that's exciting. That's very exciting. Which means that we should be very close to both of those. We're not super close to the water life collector, but the tree spreader will definitely get us close. And seed rocket sensor should also get us pretty close as well. So that's exciting. Increasing that by another 1000%. Oh, that would be amazing. But first things first, need to do the, where's it at? Here it is. Do the squash. 98%. Are you kidding me? Come on. Nope. Okay, fine. What do I need for this? I think I need, oh, it's just osmium and fabric, and I need zeolite for that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a piece of osmium and a piece of fabric. Osmium, fabric, and craft the water thingy-majig. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. I need aluminum and silicone. Okay. But still, I should have some laying around here somewhere. Aluminum, silicone. There we go. And there is that. And now we can attach that there. Which means now we can drink water from lakes. I need another methane cartridge. And a singular algae. Another methane cartridge. And a singular algae. There we go. And now I can build a butterfly dome. And this butterfly dome shall go. I should just continue to like expand upon this as a tree. But I think I actually want the butterfly dome to be, it's like its own thing. Oh man, I built it facing the wrong way. There. Why is the door on? Oh, there is no door on it. What? Why is there no door? You mean to tell me I have to build the door for the butterfly dome? That's hilarious. Alright then. Silicone, iron, and titanium. And door, and jeez, there's a lot of larvae now. Holy crap. That is too many almost. Wow. All right then. That's crazy. I didn't expect there to be that many larvae. Butterfly larva is not actually in there. The butterfly larva is in here. Yes, that is 2 butterfly larvae. One is, that's 230, that's 175. I'll do the larger one first. Let's see here. How many can I put? Ooh, I can put 2 in here. 405%. Oh wow, that is a lot of butterflies. All right, well, we have butterflies. Warning, hydration level low. That's fine. Because we can just drink out of that. I might be able to put 1 more butterfly dome, but I don't think I can. Like, connected to it on that side. Might be able to connect it. No, that's a rock. Okay. That's a rock as well. Alright, well. I have a butterfly dome. And that's what matters. So it looks beautiful. And now I want to build more butterfly domes. But that requires me to have more fertilizer. And I don't have more fertilizer. So, where is my tier 2 ore extractor? Oh, that's right, super alloy rods. Oh my goodness. That's what I need for zeolite, and that's exactly what I don't have for zeolite. So, instead, I'm going to build a couple of big living compartments with more iron and more titanium. Which I'm also going to need silicone ore, so I can do at least a door. And that's that, so I need another iron, another titanium. Now, I don't know how many of these big domes I'm gonna need. This water level has risen. It's definitely risen. But this one hasn't. This one has stayed the same. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, either way. That is not flat enough. What about over here? Can I put that there? That's pretty flat. Do that. Can I walk right in? I can. Okay. And then can I just attach that there? No. Okay. Oh, the clipping of the grass. Why can't I attach it? That's the real question. Is it because it goes into the ground? Probably. But I can attach it there. So I guess that's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, so now what do I need? Oh wow. I don't think I have enough fertilizer to do that, so I'm just gonna need a bunch of aluminum, iron, and a bunch of water bottles. Got it. And before I start doing all of that, I need to start putting all of that back. Alright, aluminum, iron. There's the iron. There's no aluminum in here, right? No. Alright. Well, let me go ahead and get the aluminum that I can. Was that 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. And now I just need a ton of water bottles, which should be fine. There and there. And now I can start building some food growers so I have a farm of sorts. I don't like that wall right there, but I understand why it's there. So, alright, well. Food grower central. Here we go. One and two. Well, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. Will that fit right here? Brilliant. Alright, well that is 10 food growers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 food growers, none of which are currently growing anything, but that is about to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I already have 3 of those, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna take, what is that at? 5. Can put a bean seed in there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know I have 5 more plants or seeds than what I might need, but they are squash. Okay, but that's fine because I'm going to be Ooh, if I get 2 more squash seeds, I can just do a whole row of squashes, actually. Yeah, that works out better. That works out much better. 7, 5, 7. That is 7. Right, is that 7 or is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. So as of right now, I can have 7 of whatever food type growing at a time in here, which is very nice. And I should be able to do squash, eggplant, mushroom, and then I can do beans, and then I can do beans on this side with squash, eggplants, and mustard. So I need more water, more iron, and more aluminum. I mean, that's always going to be what I need more of anyways, though. More water. More water. More iron. Which is always up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can put windows in on here as well, which I think would be very nice. And I'm just gonna place them until I can't place anymore. So I can place 1 more here before I need to stop. All right. Those are not squash, eggplants. Eggplants and eggplants, and we are getting all of these new types of tree seeds. It is fantastic. Have any food on me? I do. Okay. Yeah, all of these new tree seeds, all of these new, just everything, honestly. It's just really nice. And I have a reason to use more aluminum, which means I'm not just hoarding it anymore, which means I actually need to go find some. So I should probably find a place to mine aluminum. I should also probably be mindful of my energy consumption as well. I know that I have a lot of energy to use, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't be cautious of what it is that I'm using and how much of it is being used. So let's rotate that like that. Okay, that won't go there. Can I push it back 1? All right, that's fine. A trade space rocket. Oh, oh, interesting. Interesting. I wonder what that's all about. All right, well, now I need to go get some. I need to get a bean seed, but I need to start moving stuff around. I'm going to keep the plants in here that are growing. I'm going to keep them, but I'm going to have that farm over there as well. Anything in here that I can use for that? No. Right now I'm honestly just gonna start running around looking for all of the stuff that I need. So all of those seeds in there. Oh, they're slowly starting to get used, which is always a nice thing. Ooh, more aluminum. and iron, which again is always nice. Do I have any more bean seeds? That is the real question, and it's at this point that I start to get annoyed with myself for not picking up all of those seeds that I found in all of those other like wrecks. I have a bean seed there. Ooh, and I have a bioplastic nugget. Nice. That's fantastic. That means the bioplastic nugget can go in here. And I am curious to see what this meteor shower is about. Luckily, one landed right next to me. That is, ooh, sulfur and osmium. Alright, I would have assumed that it was sulfur. Well, not sulfur, osmium, due to the, you know, osmium being blue. And every osmium cave that I've ever gone into is blue. But ooh, actually, since I'm here, I might as well, what? Alright. I might as well come in here and pick up any, if I can not get caught on a table, pick up any seeds that I might have missed, if there are any in here. I don't think there's any seeds. Yeah. Yeah, no seeds. Alright then. I can't deconstruct that door. Alright then. Well, at least I've reminded myself that I've cleared out that spot. I am always going to keep an eye out for the rare larva. Those will always be useful. We got butterflies. Fantastic. It's just great. They look so pretty. They look so nice. Oh yes, I was working on getting water for these, for the farm. The farm. A wonderful, wonderful farm. We love the farm. The farm. I am only going to put that one bean seed there. I don't think I'm going to worry about the bean seeds too much right now. I think I'm going to try to focus on seeds for everything else at the moment. And that is the last one there. And I can pop that one there. There we go. And of course, I don't have any of those seeds with me because why would I? Alright. Ooh, those are actually a little far up, aren't they? Alright, well, I'm actually glad that I noticed that now and not, you know, an hour from now, so. And there, and there, and that one, and that is the last one. There we go. And then if I start it from here, that would be 1, 2, 3, another 3 seeds for beans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seeds total is what I need. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I need the mushroom seed and a... They are in one of these. Maybe? Oh, that is a squash. I mean, I guess I could use a squash for now. Until I find another mushroom. So... I think the mushrooms are starting to get more and more rare. So... I'll just work with what I have until I can... fill it out properly. I mean, what's the worst that happens? I run out of seeds and this building is way too big for what I actually need it for. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Go off and find more seeds. That's it. I'm just happy that I've finally been able to use some of them. Is this what, like, efficiency looks like for a video game? I hope that it is. Because if this isn't what efficiency looks like, then I don't know what it looks like. And I need more grass and flower spreaders to help make this look just a little bit nicer. Oh yes, honey. Ooh, honey restores health on its own. Can I make food in here? No. Can I make it? No, it's not there. Why would it be in there? It is here. Honey and beans restores 90. Ooh, yes, please. I will take some of that high quality food. That's fantastic. I need to figure out what I need for a trade rocket. Allows you to send rockets into space to gain Terra tokens. Can be used to unlock new recipes and items. Interesting. What do I need for a super alloy rod? Aluminum and super alloy. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Do I have any... I have aluminum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aluminum. A rocket engine. What else was it? Uranium rod and 3 circuit boards. Okay. Well, I have 1, 2, 3 circuit boards and I have uranium. So, oh, I'm missing 2 super alloy? I thought that I grabbed enough. I guess not. Alright then. Well, oh, and I have a bunch of water in there. To be fair, that water should probably stay in there so I can use it to move around and drink water whenever I'm somewhere that might need water. So now the question is, how big is this? Okay, so this is actually not giant. So I could, in theory... Why is it so, like, tall? Is it supposed to be able to, like, link... like, connect onto that? Does that look dumb? I mean, it's not perfectly connected, but... Ooh. Build a trading rocket, gain a total of 100 and 1,000 Terra tokens. Okay. Interesting. Automatically launches rocket when inventory is full. No. What is this? Cocoa seeds? Wheat? What? What? Oh. Oh, that's the value? That's where I find out how many Terra tokens I have. Interesting. Oh, drones. 3x3 living compartment? Whoa. Living compartment with a dome? Oh my. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. I don't even have a tier 1 drone. What? Energy production speeds up the generation time for machines that generate items. Hmm. Okay. Ooh, I can get fish eggs. I need a lot of Terra tokens though. Interesting. Alright, so Terra tokens allow you to buy items and blueprints. Some items on your planet have a value. Insert valuable items have a value. Okay. Insert valuable items in the rocket and send it into space. After some time, the rocket will come back down and you will gain Terra tokens. Once you have enough Terra tokens, you can select items to purchase. Send the rocket again and it will return with the selected items. You can automate the process with drones and multiple trading rockets. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I can definitely send up a bunch of iridium rods because I have a bunch of those. So let me grab some oxygen real quick. Some oxygen real quick. And I wonder, because that says those are valuable items. So does that have any value to it, I wonder? I am curious. So I am going to grab a bunch of iridium rods and 2 of my uranium rods. Only 2 though. Let's see, what else do I have that I could try to find the value of? Say only 2 as I have here, and I have more mushrooms and eggplant seeds there. I'm oh so smart. I know everything that I have. As well as some solar quartz and I mean, I'll put some seeds in there too, I guess. I wonder if things like rotate as to what's valuable and what's not, or if everything is just set at a certain value. I mean, I'll either find out on my own or it will tell me, so I'm not gonna take the oxygen or sell the oxygen tank, but I am going to sell that. Oh, okay, so it tells me that it's valued. So should I only sell the high value stuff then? Oh, interesting. What else has a current value? Bacteria samples. Well, a bacteria sample is easy to make. That's just water and algae. I can make plenty of bacteria samples. I have plenty. Plenty. So let's make some bacteria samples and see what all I say some as I can make 2. I mean, if I'm gonna sell my stuff, then I'm gonna sell as much of it as I can. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. So you can sell 25 items. Okay. I think I have a couple rocket engines I'm okay with selling. I know I have at least 1 rocket engine I can sell. Is it in here? No, in here? Yes. Oh, and it tells you if it has a value or not. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. So that's another 3 things. You know what? I'll leave it at that. And I mean, I have what is that? 2,700. So I can buy a Terra token with a wheat seed, and I'll actually buy 2 wheat seeds and 2 cocoa seeds. No, 1 wheat seed or 1 cocoa seed and 2 wheat seeds. Because then I can use those to replace the eggplants that are in the bio area. I don't know what I need smart fabric for, but do smart fabric. I don't really care about a customizable sofa or bed, honestly. Tier 2 locker storage. What? Oh, interesting. So that'll be nice. I should save up for that as well. And then definitely save up for like the tier 2 drone. So if I'm getting what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5 items. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would have plenty. Let's launch the trade rocket and see what happens. It says come back in a little while, so maybe we will be able to get. I would assume that I'll get both Terra tokens and the items. Oh, 570 seconds. Okay, so it takes a few minutes then. Well, on that note, it is time to go and read this message and find out who the message is from and read it. Oh, so I guess that's a drone then, based off of the other stuff. Got it. Message from Riley. After months of hard work, so it's been months that we've been here apparently. Also, before we continue, how did Riley manage to do a deep sweep or a deep scan of the planet if every ship that has been in the vicinity of the planet has gotten has crash landed onto it? How is that possible? That's my question. Something doesn't seem right there. After months of hard work, I finally managed to find my way into the Sentinel unlocking process. and unlocked the space trading rocket on your system. Usually terraformers are not able to use this, but it should help you. Chances of surviving are greatly improved when it's activated, but Sentinel almost never allows this for planet crafters. I have no way to tell you if you're I have no way to tell if you're still alive or not. If only we could see each other again. So Riley either is a uh, business partner or a um, sibling, like family member, I would assume, based off of all of the hard work that is going on. But I don't know which. And I don't know if I should be concerned or not. We are at 13%. Alright. So I wonder if breathable atmosphere, I wonder if that will be the, like, quote unquote end of the terraformation. And there's still plenty left to do. There's still the warden stuff to explore and all of the other stuff to unlock. Like, man, this is just so pretty. It looks so nice now compared to how we started. I know that that's the point, right? But man, hard work really does pay off sometimes. Most of the time. Pretty much all the time. I'm gonna empty out my inventory real quick of all of this random stuff that I do not need. Microchips. So I just have extra microchips now. Alright, I mean that's kind of annoying, but at the same time kinda isn't annoying. I don't know, it just sort of like waste space, so I guess I should put them in the shredder. Unless there's an actual reason to keep the... I should move this over a little bit. I probably can't move it over until after the rocket gets back. Oh, hold on. As I was saying, I might build a shredder just to shred the microchips, unless there's a like legitimate reason to keep them. I'll probably leave shredding them until like the very last thing that I do before leaving this planet or ending this planet's playthrough. There's a butterfly? Oh, that's cool. The butterflies we have in the butterfly dome are out. Wait a second, does this go over to... That goes to the waterfall base? Oh, that's so cool. So now we don't have to worry about traveling all the way around. Oh, that's fantastic. That truly is fantastic. Which means I kind of built this little ramp right here for no reason. Oh well. That's a lot of materials right here. I need more silicone anyway. I'm just getting distracted at this point. I need to figure out what I have in here to remind myself. Beans and 2 mushrooms and squash, and I need to take those bioplastic nuggets back. And there's my tier 2 fertilizer, my explosives. Okay, All right, that makes sense. Hide all of that because it's messy to look at. Tree bark and super alloy. And I knew another beehive. And I can do, well, that doesn't increase oxygen. That increases oxygen. So I think I'm gonna do another butterfly dome and a tree spreader. But that can be left for the next episode. Because I have greatly overestimated how long I was going to spend recording this episode. So, as I travel back over to the main base, I am going to go ahead and end this one off here. Thank you all so much for watching, as always. I know that I've had at least 2 people, maybe it was the same person, leave comments for helping me out when it came to both the zeolite cave over there and the flower spreader. So I'd like to thank you for that again. And if there's any other things that I have missed or assumptions that I've made that are correct, please do let me know so I can be sure to follow up with those assumptions and make whatever needs to happen happen. And on that note, I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.